guys, it's Frosting, and I'd like to welcome you to my thoughts on Season 2 of Hazbin Hotel. Woohoo! We are officially back from the first season. I've had plenty of time to watch Season 2 a couple of times, watch 15 gajillion videos about Season 2, and collect my thoughts into a lovely slideshow. Now, as some of you may remember, in the first season's thoughts video, I had Pudding with me. And that way we could both put our inputs in while we were talking about it. And I think it went well having two people, even though it's my slideshow, like hearing what they have to say was nice. However, this time they are not here. And I prefer it if they were, but unfortunately we just didn't really get the chance to meet up, and I only have this and one other slideshow prepared. And the other slideshow, I'd rather have them in more. So this one is the one that I'm doing by myself today. But, Pudding is still going to watch this. So, hi, Pudding! Love you, best friend. Alright, so let's get into this, shall we? First, overall thoughts. It's a 10 out of 10 show. I like this season better than the first season, for sure, because they've had time to, figure everything out, and some characters got funnier, and my character ranking has changed so much from the first one. It's absolutely insane. Actually, we're going to pull up my character ranking on the other slideshow on my phone so that I can compare while talking about this video. Just give me 2 seconds to find it. Wait for it. Doop-a-doop-a-doop, boop-boop. Wrong slideshow, damn it. Where'd it go? No, come on. Ha, there it is. Thoughts on Hazbin Hotel. Alright, first of all, the difference is that with the first season, I did top 8 favorite characters because I couldn't fit them. But the way I'm doing this season, the layout worked better with me so that I can, see everything. So, that'll be their favorite characters. I'm also going to include my favorite ships, because I didn't do that in the first one. There's also a song ranking, and a couple of just questions I have about the show in general. So, the first thing I want to talk about is, how? How the fuck does Vox do this? I'll answer that in a minute. He is a flat TV, right? How it's not supposed to have a mouth. So how does he smoke a cigarette and drink liquid and eat popcorn and do this with Val? And this scene, which I found funny, and most of these are from season 1, but a couple of them are season 2. How? I do not understand it. I need either Christian Borle or Viv herself to explain this. Is it just Hazbin logic? Is it just because, ha ha ha, fuck you? Is that why? I don't understand it. How? It doesn't make any sense! I just don't get it, man. How? Why? Well, not why. This is obviously why. But, we'll get more into that in a minute. But also, just how? Another question, on a similar note. Why? Alistair does not have a tail. Why? It's not necessary. I think I would have liked it more if we didn't know. That way it could be a fun little fandom thing and just not bring it up in the show. You know what I mean? Now, I have 2 questions. One, is Vox lying to the public because he lies about everything? Or is he telling the truth and Viv is just trying to fuck with us? Give the man his tail back if he had one. I think it's funnier if he does and then he just hides it in his suit, or if it's I think Pudding and I were talking about it a little while ago, and they said that it'd be cool if it was retractable, like Angel Dust in his arms, right? That would make sense. But here we are. I also love the particular screenshot I got of it where Katie Killjoy's just ooh! And Alistair's just Alistair, I guess. He's just upset about this. Anyway, that's it for that one. Alright, now, Val and Velvet need their own song without Vox in it. They kind of got it a little bit in, what was it, When I Think About the Future, I think. And Velvet was like, Vox is an asshole, right? Yeah, that scene, I want more of that. I feel like we get a lot of Vox and Velvet, and a lot of Vox and Val, but we don't ever get a lot of Velvet and Valentino together in a scene that doesn't have Vox in it, or when they're not completely across the room from each other. And I would just like to see more of it in general. I think they're a very interesting pairing, especially with now that Vox is like kind of defeated and he's like basically an iPad now. I'd like to see like how they're gonna take that, you know? Alright, that's enough of my general overall thoughts. Now it's time for my top 5 favorite ships. I do have 2 honorable mentions, and I will explain why, because the fact that these are honorable mentions might be a little controversial, but Radio Static. I don't actually ship this. That's why it's an honorable mention. I don't actually want them to end up together. I just think that the one-sided toxic yaoi is funny as fuck. The fact that Alistair is just not interested whatsoever, and Vox is so interested, I just find it funny. You know, like, Vox, even if he's just, like, wanting to be friends, quote-unquote, or if he's just irritated with him, the fact that they're both, like, the fact that Vox is constantly interested in Alistair and Alistair's just not taking it, I find that funny. My next honorable mention, on a similar note, is, ignore Vox in the back there, Swivelster. I got a fun little gif of Alistair spinning around in his chair. This one's also a joke. It's like, it's similar to Midoriya from My Hero Academia in the hospital bed, about how they're like always together and whatnot. That's like the joke ship of that. It's on the same level, and I just find it really funny, because Alistair in that damn chair this season, he has so much pizzazz about the chair. He's not just tied to the chair. He's spinning. He's rolling around. He's aggravating Vox as much as possible with the power of a spinny chair. And I love that for him. So, Swivelster. Alright, now it's time for the actual ships. As you can see, I have a very fun little layout over here that's different from the one I used last time. Which, I didn't even talk about my favorite ships in Season 1. What am I talking about? My brain is broken. I think I left it in bed this morning. Alright, number 5 is... I don't know what the actual ship name for this is, but Carmilla, Carmine, and Zestial. Not only do they have a song, or a chunk of a song together, good for them, they're also both super old. Well, I think Zestial's older than Carmilla, I don't know, what the hell was that? I don't know. They just look cute together, and I'd like to see it happen. You know, like... Especially since Zestial would be a good father figure for Camilla's kids. Carmilla, I keep saying Camilla, it's Carmilla Carmine. I need to make fan art of her, like, in Mario Kart or something, so that she could be Carmilla Carmine and I can remember. But, there they are. I think they're very cute together, and I want more of both of them, because they're very interesting characters, but also more of them together. And the fact that pretty much every Overlord was in that song Bad With Us, and neither of these two sang in that song irritates me beyond no end. They need to sing. The only thing Carmilla got was a really whenever Vox was being racist. I'm not even going to attempt the Spanish because I know I'm going to mess it up, but we all know what I'm talking about, right? Cha-cha-cha, you know. Alright, number 4. Nifty and Baxter. I don't know what the ship name for this is either. I don't know a lot of the names. I'm old. Right? Well, I'm 17. I don't know if that's considered old in the internet shipping world, but I remember when a ship name wasn't an actual name. I remember when it was like character name X character name, and that's how you like called the ship and looked it up and whatnot. So I still use that, and that's what we're still going to use. Is there a ship name for it? Probably, but do I know it? No. These two, absolutely precious. They're both mentally insane. They're both tiny, and they just have such a little, like, wholesome relationship in the show. You know, I think I don't remember who, but I saw a video on the internet somewhere where they were talking about the fact that Baxter doesn't just, like, tolerate Nifty or get on her nerves or anything. He just kind of lets her be herself and just kind of goes with it. You know? Like, oh, I'll help you with your bugs if you hang out with me and do my inventions. You know, they both just have, like, they've got hyperfixations, and they like to hang out with each other and do their hyperfixations. It's cute. And just the knowledge that while Vaggie was out of the room and Nifty was in charge, that she wasn't actually being in charge, they were just hanging out the whole time, makes me very happy. And I think they're cute. Alright, number 3. Static Moth. Look at that, I actually know a ship name for once. This is a ship I do actually ship. I think the concept of these two being a thing and Velvet being the third wheel who thinks it's adorable is very funny to me. Especially since canonically, they fuck all the time. And they do, like, romantic sexual partnerness all the time. So it makes sense for them to, like, be a thing. I don't know, like, what is their situation in the show? I think it's, like, on and on type situation, or just because they can. But either way, I think it's cute, and I'd like to see more of it. And the fan art is a lot of fun. I'm not really, like, in the fandom other than talking about it on here, so I don't see a ton of fan art. But what I do see, it's that, and it's cute. Alright, the big two. Here we go. Number 2, Cherry Snake! I feel like some people on the internet are going to get mad at me for not putting this in number 1, but I like the number 1 slot more. Also, these two are adorable. I just think that Serpentious being in love with Cherry makes sense, but I feel like Cherry reciprocating that was a little fast in the season. I think maybe if she had more, like, off and on doubts about it, and then she comes to terms with it, it would make more sense. But their song is really cute, and it gets stuck in my head all the time, and I'm probably going to put it in S tier when I do the song ranking. But they're cute. I think I've also heard the ship name Sir Bomb for them. Like, I think Cherry Snake and Sir Bomb keep going back and forth, which I think I like Cherry Snake more, because, like, the concept of a cherry bomb themed snake is cute. And I know sinners can't have kids, but if they did, like, the concept of their two character designs merging is really cute in my head. Anyway, and now for the big ol' number 1. Who will it be? Can I get a drum roll, please? It's Shaggy! Duh. I feel like this is kind of obvious. I think this is a screenshot from season 1, or they're a little more than anything bit. But I find them cute. And especially Easy was an adorable little song. And I like gay people and women. So seeing them together makes me very happy. And I like that it's one of the only ships in the show that is canon and has been canon since season 1. And the fact that because it's, like, a full-fledged relationship that's been going on for a while, we don't get to see, like, how it starts. We get to see how it's going. And I feel like a lot of shows could use more of that. You know? Like, relationships are complicated, so naturally they're gonna have their issues every now and then. So having a relationship that's already experiencing that in a show is a lot more interesting than, hey, look at these two characters, they might kiss. Yeah, I think they're cute. And their songs are really good, and they harmonize well together, and that makes me very happy. Alright, now it's time for the top 10 favorite characters, and my favorite line from each. I had to add this to the bottom, because I think I added my favorite lines from all of them in season 1, but I haven't watched that video in a while, and I don't really remember what all I said in there. So, we're redoing it again anyway. Especially since we have season 2 lines to work with now. So, we're doing that. But first up, honorable mention, Shockwave! My honorable mention in season 1 was Frank the Egg Boy. And, oh, wait, hold on. I'm also just now realizing that in season 1, I did my character ranking in reverse order. So I had number 1 first and number 10 last. And in this one, I'm going backwards to add more suspense. So, yeah. Anyway, Shockwave! Adorable little shark. I found out that U2's made a plushie of him, and I want one, but I don't have any money, so, shark. Alright, that's pretty much all I have to say about the shark, other than sick design. Alright, character ranking. Alright, I have this on one slide, and then I think I have 4, 3, 2, and then I have 1 on another slide. And I only did my top 8 in season 1, so we will compare as we go along. But here we go. Alright, number 10, we have Velvet! The V's are cool. I just like other characters more. and I like the other two Vs more than I do her. I think in season 1, if I had to rank just the Vs, it would have been Vox, Velvet, Valentino. But in season 2, it's Vox, Valentino, Velvet. Just because Valentino got funnier, and I know that we're supposed to hate him, but he got funnier. And we'll bring that up because he's on this list somewhere. We'll bring him up later. But Velvet got a little bit more screen time than he did, I think. And I don't know. I think I do really like her. I just like Valentino more. And only Vox was on the character ranking in season 1, though. The other two weren't. So the fact that they're here is a massive improvement for both of them. So there she is. And then I think my favorite line from Velvet is either, "Wrist ruffles? What is this, 1750? Burn it like the witches who wore it." That, or, "I'm putting up a poll. Yes or no if you want me to absolutely obliterate this guy." Those are both very good lines. And I like the whole, like, she uses the internet as a weapon thing. It's awesome. And I don't know if I've mentioned this on this channel before, but I am a huge fashion doll nerd. I love Monster High. I have a couple Barbies every now and then, Magic Mixies, Pixlings, the whole doll shebang. So the fact that a character in one of my favorite shows is a literal doll makes me very happy. I probably should have made a slide about that, but I kind of forgot. So I'm surprised she's not ranked higher, and I might change this immediately after this video is over, and I'll make a follow-up if I do. But she's number 10. Number 9, Emily! I just feel bad for her. She deserves more love and less skill issues, and I want her to be happy, but her life is so stressful, and I feel so bad. Her singing voice is also really cute, and I love her character design. She's just a cute little angel, and I want to just boop and then pat her on the head because she deserves it. Get her a giant stuffed animal because she deserves it. Maybe of the pangolin, whatever the fuck that is. Yeah, she needs one. Alright, number 8, Valentino. I'm gonna bring that up so you can't see. I've already kind of said a couple things about Val, other than the fact that, again, he got funnier this season. I already talked about the V's a bunch, but the other thing I wanted to mention about him while I'm here... Oh, shit, I forgot to do my favorite Emily line. We'll get back to it in a minute. My favorite, thing about Val is that you don't actually see him being super, gross and, sexual this season, other than, it's implied that he did do this thing, but he didn't actually do it on screen. You see him in Vox after the fact, and then the most you get of him, with the whole abusing Angel thing, is the whole, Okay, sorry about that, chat. I'm gonna edit that out. My mom called me. But we're back now. So, as I was saying, I'm gonna put my phone off of silent. That would probably help. The only thing with him, being a bad person that you actually see in this season is when he's like, when have I ever hit him? And then it's just a compilation of him whacking Angel Dust at the back of the head. Funny as fuck, by the way, but also not a great person. So I still, I don't condone the things that he does, but personality and overall character design, he got better this season. And I feel like Valentino could be redeemed if he tries hard enough. And I believe in him. So he gets number 8. Now, in season 1, wait for it, my number 8 slot was Adam. Which, he's not on this ranking anymore because he's dead, but yeah. And then my favorite line from Emily, while we're backtracking a little bit, is, "We're gonna need more gift baskets." She's so cute and so intimidating. I love her. And then I think my favorite Valentino line is, "I know you won't believe this, but I don't understand." And then Vox is just like, ugh. It's very funny. Yeah. Alright. Number 7. Angel Dust. I had Nifty as number 7 in season 1, and now it's Angel. She moved up. You'll see later. I don't really know why Angel actually made the cut to be on my ranking this time, other than just the fact that he got more screen time, and I like him a little more as a general character, and I feel really bad for him. Other than that, I don't really know, like, why he's here. I think I was just thinking, like, who do I like less than the slot number 6, but more than everybody else on this list? And I was thinking, oh, Angel. Yeah, he didn't really get a reason, but he's here. And then I think my favorite line of his is either, ooh, that's hard. No, it's still a line from season 1. Nothing can top the line from season 1 where he's like, I am a bad man. Crap, now I'm forgetting it. No. Where's an innocent kid I can sell crack to? That line. We know what I'm talking about, right? I'm blanking on the whole thing. Oh, wait, no. I got it. I'm a bad man who never got enough hugs. Where's an innocent kid I can sell crack to? There it is. Got it. That's the line. I love him. Okay, number 6. Charlie! She has a lot of really good lines, but, ooh, I don't know. What's my favorite Charlie line? Or why she's here. She was 2 in season 1, by the way, and then she's moved down significantly, just because I think I like other characters more, and I didn't like her as much this season, because how many times do you need to be in an interview and have Vox twist your words for you to get your shit together? It's just not necessary. So, I don't know. She just got less favorable, in my opinion. But there she is. Favorite Charlie line from season 2 anyways, is, Charlie? Who is this Charlie character? The diabolical Danny Doobad. I don't know. She's very silly, and I love her. But I'm also having issues with her this season, so I hope she gets her shit together next season. And hold on. Who did I have? What slide are we on? 6? 8, 7. Oh, Serpentius was 6 in season 1. I'm trying to keep count here. Alright, and number 5. Alistair! Alistair was 3 in season 1, and he moved down because I like other characters more and he got less screen time. I think my favorite Alistair line this season was probably, should I? Yes! Will I? No! Do I enjoy being difficult? Most definitely! I've definitely quoted that a couple times, like, in my life after Hazbin, because a whole shit ton of vocal stems come out of this whenever you get to watch it. So, I just love him. But I don't really have any other thoughts other than I like others more, and he didn't get as much screen time, so he got moved down just, like, by default. But there he is. Alright. Oh, and then number 5 in season 1 was Husk. And then I think I moved him up, too. Is he on this list? I don't remember. I guess we'll find out. Boop. Would you quit doing that? Alright. Number 4. Ba-ba-da-ba. Nifty! As I mentioned earlier, she was number 7 in last season's ranking, and now she's number 3. Because she got more screen time, she got even more adorable, and she got a song! I don't know the words to the song, but we'll talk about her song later, because it's in the song ranking. But oh my god, I love that song. It's precious, she's adorable, anime is amazing. I love anime. And also this photo that I got of her is very silly. Yeah. She's just really cute. I don't know. I'd like a plushie of Nifty. Especially with his facial expression. That'd be so funny as a stuffed animal. Just, like, camera-dazed Nifty, just as a plushie would be so funny. Somebody make that. Somebody make that and tag me when you do. I need to see that. Alright, number 3. Oh, wait. Number 4 last season was Vox. Yeah, I thought we were on 3 because I read it wrong. Alright. Number 4 last season was Vox. And then this season, he got moved up 1. He's on number 3 now. Again, he got a lot of screen time this season. Maybe a little too much. But I do really like him. And Christian Borle's a great actor in general. And I don't know. I enjoyed it when he was on screen. And that's probably, like, he made the season, in my opinion. Like, he held the whole season together somehow. And I like Vox. Yeah. Also, this photo. I don't know why this is the screenshot I picked, but he's very silly. He looks hot. high in that picture, actually. Like, what kind of drugs are you doing, Vox? Probably a lot of them because of hell, but whatever. And number 3 in season 1 was Alistair, like I was mentioning earlier. So, oh no, Vox is probably very happy by the fact that I rank him higher than Alistair. And Alistair's probably pissed at me. But yeah. And number 2, Serpentious. Season 2, my season 1 ranking, I had Charlie as number 2, and Serpentious was 6, and now he's number 2. Because again, he got more screen time, and I just feel so bad for him. You know, he tries to kill himself with a gun filled with confetti. Man, this guy needs a hug and some therapy. Good lord. He's just, And he got more songs, and his voice is really cool, and Alex Brightman does a really good job. And I just like Serpentious. Alright, and now, presenting my number 1 slot, the magic tastical back-flipping rubber duck, that breathes fire, aka Lucifer. He got even sillier this season, and I think he's number 1 in my season 1 ranking too, and that's the only character ranking that didn't change, is Lucifer, because he has been my favorite since I first saw him in the show, and he will stay my favorite probably for a long time. I love Lucifer. He's amazing. Best character of the show, hands down. I think one of my favorite lines from him in this season was, I don't know what you're planning, but it won't work. That one. Or the, don't go down there, it's a place of pain. I feel bad that he got stuck in a box this whole season, but he's very funny. And I want him to have, like, a solo song also, because he got a little bit of a song in Vox Populi, and that's my favorite part of that song, is because Lucifer's in it. But I think he needs a longer solo song. That would be cool. He's just, man, he's precious. I need a plushie of Lucifer, like, ASAP. Alright, hey guys, Editing Frosting here. So unfortunately, I have to cut this video in half because YouTube decides to hate me and it won't upload my 50-minute video. So catch the song ranking and my overall thoughts to get wrapped up in part 2 of my thoughts on Hazbin Hotel Season 2. See you all later and have a good day. Goodbye, everyone.